You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, what's up guys? We are back. Last episode I was absolutely fighting for my life. It was probably the roughest episode in terms of dueling we've ever had. We get to start with a guaranteed UR Royal Rare Master Pack. We'll get this one right here. Actually kind of cool. Again, we're not keeping the cards in the pack. We're just keeping the Royal Rare. That's it. Just the Royal Rare. This doesn't mean it. They're all getting decrafted. They're getting thrown into the paper shredder. They're gone. They don't count. No matter what I pull. No matter how good it is, they're getting shredded no matter what. So all of these are basically gone. And then let's check what card we get out of the Royal Rares. We get, like I said, we just keep the Royal Rare. That's it. It's just something that we do once a year. We get 3 Royal Rares a year. It's usually not super impactful, and in this case, again, it's not super impactful. I have no way to summon this whatsoever. It is a cool card, but I have no way to summon it. Okay, this episode we're going to start off with this deck. This is our Going Second Trap deck. We're going to start off with this deck, see how it goes. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go in the Fiendsmith meta. I mean, in theory, we've got like Bestial Magnabot, stuff like that, so we have cards that should be decent. We'll see how it goes, but we'll try out this deck. We do, of course, have our nuclear option, which would be our Floodgate Turbo deck. So if everything goes absolutely horribly wrong, we'll end up here. Alright, guys, so we just lost a coin flip, but again, this deck aims to go second. They're playing Evil Twin Live Twins. Our hand, honestly, isn't that bad. It really isn't. They're playing sprites with it. It's understandable. We've got Needle Ceiling, Cubic Ascension, Angel Statue, Bottomless, and Ring of Destruction. So honestly, our hand's not that bad. They're going to combo off for a significant period of time because we didn't draw any hand traps. We drew just traps, just regular traps, but I guess that's kind of decent. We'll see what they end on. They've got the sprites and the Live Twins. They've locked themselves out of the Link 4. Well, they're going to soon, I would imagine. They're probably going to lock themselves out of the Link 4 soon. This guy drew a pretty good hand, though. Now they've gone into the Sprite engine, and now they're going into the Evil Twin engine. They've kind of drawn a perfect hand of both. Okay, so at least he's locked himself into level 2s with the gigantic sprite, so I guess he ends on these two. These two, red is a monster negate. This can summon something from graveyard, and he doesn't have Carrot in graveyard. I don't know what that one is. It's a random card. Broken Line. I can negate it if I want to. I can also just Broken Line something here. I'm literally not going to summon. This is great. Perfect. So that is just a wasted card. Now, I got to think this through. What do I want to... I think I want a Broken Line here. Actually, no, I'll Broken Line down the middle. And the reason I Broken Line down the middle, because I want to negate that. I have the Needle Ceiling for everything else. I'll put this here. Angel Statue, because I got to get some monsters in circulation. Then we've got the Ring of Destruction, and we will save the Bottomless for later. So we'll just end on that. And it doesn't look actually too sad. They're going to activate this. That's, I mean, sure. He's going to be able to summon, yeah. And then he's going to be able to search and do all this whole loop all over again. So you can search the Sprite card again. He's going to add a Sprite monster. Carrot. Yep, Carrot is extremely useful right now. Main phase, nope. we do have, like I said, the needle ceiling. The needle ceiling's pretty insane right now because it can out essentially all of this. We're in a standby phase. I think standby phase needle ceiling is probably the best time to do it because he can't activate the sprite elf. This is a main phase effect, so he won't be able to act. Not that he can anyway, but yeah, I think this would be the best time to do it. Just out this entire board. I could also wait till the battle phase, but then he's got things in his hand. Yeah, I think we just do this, and then we have him start from scratch with all of this stuff. So we out this entire board, and then we have the angel statue in circulation, and some other stuff. Okay, yep, that's going through. So that's going to destroy everything on the board. Awesome. And you can also, I guess, summon angel statue out now. So if I summon this out now, I can negate. Oh, he has another maxi. Well, at least he got some use out of maxi. He's getting basically 2 maxis for 1 draw. It's not the worst ratio. See, this is where it would really suck if we were playing our other decks. If we were playing our other decks, that would have been absolutely horrifying. Those double maxis would have been just terrible right now. He's going to activate to get a live twin card or monster. So this is going to do this. I'm going to put chaining on for sure. You know what's funny, actually? This is actually a great time to Broken Line. Broken Line will negate and destroy. And he won't have a level 2, which means it'll go back to our turn. So this is actually a phenomenal time to Broken Line. We just Broken Line, destroy it. Yeah, negate, destroy. Perfect, actually. This guy will, from now on, like, worry about columns. But that's great. He wasted his normal summon, so the sprite carrot in hand can't summon. He has to go to end phase. Perfect. Perfect. We are kind of doing things right now, bro. Kashtira Ogre. Oof, that sucks. Can't summon that. Can't summon that. I wish I could have. Damn. I really wish I could have summoned that. Obviously, you understand why I summoned the angel statue. Now we place this here just in case this is an imperm. Yeah, it sucks that I didn't get the summon, but obviously the angel statue was a great summon because there was no way I was gonna. I knew that he was gonna summon that monster in that spot. He's gonna summon a sprite carrot. Again, he has probably more sprites in hand. I'm just going to Ring of Destruction and pop this if I can. And if this pops, resolves, burns both of us. Now he doesn't have a level 2 on board, so he just has to either pass or do something here. Yep, end phase, perfect. We just need to really capitalize here. Maybe a really good trap card. Like, Punishment is a really good trap card, actually. It's a phenomenal trap card. So, again, we go to battle phase. This is really good. We're going to go to battle phase, main phase 2. Again, if we can just continue to do this. Now, the only thing is our punishment is not as powerful as other people's punishments. We don't have, like, Natis available to us, but we have Mirological Aggregator, and we have the this dude right here, the Fossil Machine Skull dude. Okay, perfect. Again, he's going to summon 1 sprite. Yep, we're definitely going to do this. We're going to activate the Dogmatic Punishment, target this, and we're going to send, I think we just send this to destroy a spell trap card. The next turn, we can actually destroy something if we want to. Actually, that could be game. Does that destroy a spell trap card on our opponent controls, or just any spell trap card? You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one spell trap card on the field, destroy it. Okay, we're going to take a little risk, but I think this risk is worth it. I think this risk is worth it for winning. So we're going to activate the effect of the Fossil Machine Convoy dude. We're going to pop our own card. And now our field is cleared, so we can special summon Kashtira Ogre. He has 2,400 life points. We have 2,800 attack monster. We attack directly, and hopefully that's game. I'm not even going to activate this effect. Hopefully that's game. Wow, that was great. That's already so much better than our last deck. Like that, like when the meta, when the game goes like this heavily, like strong tier 3 and above, it's so difficult to try to play like the deck that we played last time. We were trying to play Tenyis and stuff. I like this deck amazes me. Sometimes we'll get wins that I swear to you our other decks physically cannot actually accomplish. And all that was what, 6 trap cards, and we just went second and outed that entire sprite live twin board. I'd argue that was a pretty impressive victory. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Pretty standard. Honestly, when I first saw him starting to play, I actually considered scooping, but it's a good thing I stuck around. All right, let's open up a master pack. I'm excited for this. Hopefully we get something. The last episode, we were absolutely suffering. We were suffering so badly, I forgot to open legacy tickets. But this episode, hopefully we do a lot better. Gem Knight's getting new support soon. Monarch. Oh, another Seahorse. I think we already had 3 of this, but I'll check. We do have a lot of Marincess cards too. We've got a holo under here. Book of Lunar Eclipse, we already have that. And a new Sarctic card. Damn, we have all repeats, including a super rare repeat. Okay, this is the deck that we're playing. Let me organize this again. I want to see the stuff that we just pulled. Alright, so yeah, now we got our third copy of Marincess Seahorse. That's a great pull, actually. Yeah, you can special summon this to a zone of Marincess Link points to. It's an extender. Yeah, this card's just really good. So we have another copy of this. And if you click on related, we have a ton of Marincess stuff already. We have basically, I don't want to say like, you know, full combo. We don't have like full combo for Marincess because we are missing cards like Spring Girl. And more importantly, we're missing some of the really good links like Argonaut. But once we get Argonaut, I think, and the Crystal Heart is also kind of important. We need Crystal Heart and we need Argonaut. But we're moving in a really great direction with this. Like a really, really great direction. This wouldn't be a bad pull either. The Trickstar Aqua Angel, she's a new card, she's kind of good. But we have the important cards. So we have like Marincess Wave, we have Battle Ocean, we have one dive. More would be good, but obviously beggars can't be choosers. And then, honestly, we're like one Argonaut and Crystal Heart away from really playing pretty much constructed Marincess here. Obviously, more blue tanks would be nice too. Alright guys, we've got our second pack here. Probably our last pack as we opened one last time. We'll just we'll click here. This is all random. It's all scrambled anyway. This is crazy, actually. You know what's crazy? This is actually, I think, what I got on my main account, too. Wow. Yeah, I think this is, like, the same order of cards. We've got a bunch of random stuff that I'm not going to keep anyway, but it was all useless anyway. So, let's see. We've got a UR out of this. I guess there are certain ones that can actually come up and be useful. I guess we'll see. There's no reason to even guess. We'll see what is Excel Sync. That's a really good one. Funny enough, we already have this card. And what's also funny, this is the exact same card I pulled on my main account. It's a great card, but I pulled it on my main account and on this account, and I already have it in the Masochist Challenge anyway. Okay, I won the coin flip, and I chose to go second. My opponent has a bunch of Sky Striker cosmetics, and I hope they're not actually playing Sky Strikers. That would really suck, because Sky Strikers is a really tough matchup in the Masochist Challenge, and I guess they're not playing Sky Strikers, or maybe they are and they bricked. Again, it can't be Sky Strikers because Sky Strikers never brick, so it had to be something else. Okay, we've got some legacy tickets, cool. Okay, our opponent was playing Tenpai, and we chose to go second with our trap deck, which forced them to scoop. Again, if I had been playing any other deck where I had chosen to go first, I probably would have lost. I probably would have lost if I had been going second. This is an interesting build. I've never seen anybody use the Strudo, but I kind of understand why somebody would use the Strudo, being that some of the main engines, so like Chandra and Cayman is at 1. I mean at 2. This is at 1. So much of the engine has kind of been hit. I can understand why they're doing that. So they're kind of like maximizing to the Banishing Blaster with this, the Search Out, Chandra. Like the whole deck has pretty much become Search Chandra. If you can't get Chandra to hand, you lose the duel, which is kind of funny. All right, we absolutely lucked out. This deck is so cool. It wins duels that we usually lose, and then it loses duels that we usually win. It's like a weird situation with this deck, but it is kind of fun to play, to do something completely new. Peacekeeper, we got Pendulum Moon, probably have like 2 or 3 of that now. Raider of the Stormwinds, Laura, I don't think I can use this in isolation. Like, it's not bad, I just can't. What am I going to do with it? Fallen Argos is pretty good. Unfortunately, we have a lot of like decent rank 2 stuff actually these days, but we don't have like the best payoff for it because we don't have all of the Sprite main deck monsters. But this card's actually not bad. This card is an inherent summon. You can special summon it to the field if you control level 2 or rank 2. Unfortunately, it's not an activated effect. That is in what is it called? A summoning condition. So unfortunately, it can't trigger it can't get our ability to summon a Thunder Dragon Colossus, which we're still dying to be able to do. Alright, so again, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent chose to go first, and with this hand, I really don't mind. This is a really, really, really excellent hand, actually. Basically, perfect to lose a coin flip. They are playing Goblin Bikers. This deck is usually annoying to play against, but we're not going to have a monster for them to steal. So I guess that is in itself kind of good. We have Lightning Storm and Storming Universe. 2 storms, 2 great storms. Bottomless Ring of Destruction. That's literally what we drew already previously, and then Ferret Flames. This is all they end on. Come on, man. Come on, man. How do you end on so little? Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have any monsters. That's our big issue. Lightning Storm. I don't have any floodgates right now at all. So nothing is gonna, or continuous traps, I should say, because obviously we have traps that aren't like floodgates. But we don't have any continuous traps right now, so I actually think I might save the Lightning Storm for later and just set everything else. Because what is a Lightning Storm for one going to do for us? Nothing. So I think I'm just going to set everything in pass. I have nothing. If this is an imperm, doesn't matter. I think we just set everything in pass and just pass to our opponent. Again, I'll just save this for later. I don't have any monsters on board. I have no way to summon any monsters on board. I have no way to place a face-up card onto the field that would prevent this from being an activatable card. I have no reason to really use it on one monster, and I don't know what our opponent really did here, but it just accomplished essentially nothing. They summoned a goblin biker in attack mode and nothing else, and now they are searching. Was that a Mimighoul? What is? Oh no, it's a goblin biker. So they're going to summon that. Sure, I'm going to let them spam a little bit, and then they're going to make a monster with it. I'm going to bottomless that monster. I think that's the best case scenario. Another thing that we have that's kind of cool is storming. Like if they attack, we just storming, send everything back. We also have that. Like their deck is really good against other monsters, but I don't know how good it is against small trap cards. I'm sure we'll figure it out here. Okay, they're gonna go into this guy, which is also gonna add. This lets him add attach a face-up card. Again, I have no face-up card, so that's fine. I can also trap trick, trap hole, nightmare. Negate the effect. I guess this would be the smartest thing to do, because then we negate the effect and we destroy it. I guess that's actually kind of smart, because then we prevent the search and we destroy the monster. So I will actually do that. I'll see if he keeps extending. We have storming, we have other stuff. We just need to draw into our bigger monsters, and we're good. We just need to draw. Any of our Bestials would be nice. Although, do they have any darks in graveyard? They have a light in graveyard. We'll take the 16. Taking damage right now isn't too bad because we have Ferret Flames. So, yeah, we'll take the damage. Our deck actually kind of benefits from having some damage done to it. And, nope, we don't need to Ring of Destruction. Whoops, I almost clicked it there, too. Let's see. Yugioh. Yugioh's pretty cool right now. We have a really cool card for Yugioh, actually. We have the... Did I forget to add it? No, it's right there. The Relinquished Anima. I think we just... Damn. I might as well use Lightning Storm now, because Yugioh's about to be on the field. I think we Lightning Storm. If this is imperm, it beats Yugioh, so we might as well destroy it. And then also if it's like something else, like a call by or something, imperm. Yep. So now we just set Yugioh and we just pass, because like I said, otherwise Lightning Storm was about to be a totally dead card anyway. The second you hit a face-up card, it's over. Right? He's gonna activate the Punk engine now. So he had that engine, now he's going into the Punk engine. Again, we have some pretty good stuff. He has Triple Tactics, totally dead card right now. That's another thing that I like about this deck. Like, the thing about our other deck is it's getting so meta lately that pay 600, add a Punk. This actually is not a bad card to pop, because then he doesn't get into his Punk engine if I pop this. If this card sends a gravy, target a Punk, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, actually, yeah, this prevents him from getting into the Punk engine. Then he doesn't get to search. So if I pop this, and it does 600 to both of us. So I'll just do this, pop this, cool, perfectly fine. And now he doesn't get into his Punk engine. Battle phase, we'll hit him with the Yugioh. No point. Yugioh can't be destroyed, and I will be using the effect of Yugioh. Put this back here. This is negated, can't attack anymore, so he's no longer a threat of any relevance whatsoever. Now, if only we could draw one of our monsters, Bestials, etc., to capitalize. Thank you. I appreciate that. I absolutely appreciate that, and I will be activating this. So we'll activate this, we'll banish this. Yeah, if this card, yeah, I imagine this would probably be somehow useful, more useful than this. This is an Exceed monster that was summoned properly, but I don't think it's gonna be coming back anytime soon. So we'll banish that, if we can. He's gonna Maxi, okay, smart. That's a smart Maxi. Actually, I can't use my Yugioh anymore. I was going to summon it out. Not happening. So we'll summon this out. And we will definitely be able to search, unless he drew an Ash Blossom. Cool. And then we just go to battle phase, attack over what he's got. Hopefully he doesn't have a random Lightning Storm. That would suck, but main phase 2, end phase. We're going to grab another Bestial. We're going to grab the Baldrake. Yeah, Baldrake's best right now. Yeah, Wall Drake's pretty cool. We pulled it a while ago. We didn't really get to use it, but with this deck's kind of cool. Again, it's just all like trap cards, and then just big monsters that we can cheat out very easily. So all of our like free big monster summons and trap cards. Bistiols are really good in this deck, so there's a lot of other stuff. We just need to get him to commit some kind of a summon. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we just banish and attack anyway. So we got max seed once. Okay. Wow, okay. How can I don't have a way to do that, do I? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. We just activate this. Bestial Ball Drake, banish that dude. Another max seed. We've been max seed 4 times today. It's semi-limited. Twice in one duel and then twice in one duel. The card's semi-limited. This is insane. That card follows us through everything. I mean, some could say it loves us. So we'll summon this here. We don't have the columns for Tiamaton right now. Yet. But I don't think going into the extra deck's really going to do anything. And again, unless I win, there's no point to go into the extra deck. So why even summon more times than needed? So we'll summon this out, attack. I think again, we just go to end phase. If he summons anywhere in these columns, we do have Tiamaton. We do still actually have some protection back here. Ball Drake. Like this deck, what I like about it is it's so damn weird. We actually have Tiamaton live right now. It's so damn weird. If he summons a big monster, we get to bottomless it, but this is going to summon... okay, a Ghost Ogre. Okay, he's going to summon this. Funny enough, I can actually... I don't know what he's going to summon here. I think I'm going to say... I'll save the Tiamaton for later. Because I can technically activate Tiamaton and then pop this column, but then I give up my bottomless. This will actually prevent him from going into a rank 3 right now. But I think whatever he summons is going to lose to bottomless. So why waste my bottomless? I'd rather have Tiamaton on top of that. So he's going to activate that. Pay 600 at a trap. Sure. Right now his life points are at a premium. That card's actually really good. Negates. And if you control a punk, gain life points equal to the attack. So that is a negate. That card's pretty good. This card is just generically good. It's like a strike, but not like as good. It's like an imperm / strike that's not quite as good. But for him, it's a free searchable card, so it's pretty good. He's gonna go into some kind of rank 3. Cicada King. Okay, let me see. Let me fully read this. Okay, so I'm gonna activate not Bestial Ball Drake. I'm gonna activate. I can't activate anything else. I mean, I guess I can activate Bestial Ball Drake, but he could just negate it. Detach when a monster effect is activated. Detach one material from this card. Yeah, this little Cicada King is actually a little bit of a problem here. I guess we just kind of... I would activate Bestial, but he could just negate it anyway, so there's no point to. If I try to negate it, it's actually... Damn, it's exactly 2,500 attack, so it just gets over our monster. Which is bad. Yeah, detach. We can destroy this because it only negates a monster effect on the field. So if he summons here or here, we're good. So we can just activate Tiamaton, pop this column, and get rid of it. Oh no, but he could still negate it anyway. And then he's going to activate the other Goblin Biker. He's going to detach again. Now he's got no material. So he has no more monster negates. He's going to summon this Goblin Biker, sure. Add a Goblin Biker, okay. Again, I'm going to wait for him to summon some bigger monster, and then I'm going to go into this. Or, of course, we do have Storming to, like, out everything on the field. Alright, he's going to summon the Armor Torpedo. We definitely want to do something about this. Definitely 100% detach 2 materials. I don't want to activate Ball Drake. I'll save the Ball Drake, but I do want to activate the Bottomless right now, for sure. So I'll put Chaining on. Yeah, I don't want to give up my Magnuma to banish this. It's not bad, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather cancel. And then, yes, we're going to activate Bottomless to negate, to banish this card, essentially. Now, again, we need to figure out a way to beat this Cicada King. I'm just going to set. That's perfect, actually. That's perfect. Yeah, I think that's perfect, actually. We're just going to wait for his end phase, and then we'll activate it, just in case this is an imperm, because this can get imperm, so before end of main phase. Yep, end phase. Now we're going to activate the effect of Tiamaton again to play around this being possibly an imperm. So we'll summon this here. It'll destroy our own card, but that's fine because it'll destroy the Cicada King. And now it'll go back to our turn. Perfect. So now we can just attack, assuming he doesn't have something weird. We can just attack. We're not even going to go into anything else. We're just going to attack directly, assuming, again, he doesn't have like a random like Monster Reborn. Oh, he has a negate. Yeah, that's fine. I remember him setting that. That's good. See, I played around that just in case. It wasn't an imperm, but it was a card from earlier. Yeah, it's a good thing I did that during the end phase. It's a good thing I did that during the end phase, man. We just cooked 3 people in a row. Okay, this is what our opponent's playing. It's an interesting deck for sure. They're playing the Fiendsmith engine. He pulled a Royal Engraver. I can understand why he decided to play this, but he's playing the Punk engine plus the Terratop, and it's basically Punk plus Goblin Biker plus Punk. Little engine for this for the level 3s. He's like engine the deck. He's got the Fiendsmith engine. He's also got the XYZ Armored Torpedo engine. So he doesn't have any main deck XYZ. Oh, he just uses this to draw. That's it. He doesn't use this to like rank up into the bigger ones. Wow. I guess he can rank up into this one. Oh no, he has it right here, the Fortress. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the trap card. So he does have the trap card. He doesn't play the spell card. But yeah, he's basically got like 3 engines squeezed into one deck. Actually 4 engines squeezed into one deck. Alright, let's see how we do. So we're going to hopefully get a card here that's somewhat usable. Somewhat reasonable. We've got a Royal Rare Upgrade. Free of charge. Perfect. Let's see what it is. There are a lot of great Royal Rares, but there's also a lot of shitty ones. We've got Spiral Double Helix. Again, not a shitty card. Not a shitty card. Great card, actually. Just not very good for us because it's an in-archetype card. Are we going to be pulling repeats all day? This is probably a 3rd or 4th Tremor. That's a good card. Time Lord, Danger Dogman, and Trickstar Lilybell. Alright, so we lost a coin flip. Never mind. I guess we won. Our hand was pretty decent, actually, too. Our hand was pretty decent. Got another cheap, easy win. I'll take it after last episode where it was pure pain and suffering. Okay, this is what our opponent's playing. They're playing the FTK, and I guess they did not draw the FTK. This is the Astral Utopia FTK. They would have won if they had drawn it because I had no hand traps and I just had trap cards to set, so I would have lost. Just like that, we're on another pack. Well, look at that. We're on another pack. Let's hopefully pull something good out of this one. Spiral Double Helix doesn't exactly help us too much, being that we don't have the rest of the spirals we need. We have some spirals, though. We have, like, I think we have Super Agent, maybe some other stuff. We got another one of these. Oh, Morella. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, send a trap to the graveyard. That's pretty good for our endlessly building Paleozoic pile. Add Ignister. Track back. We used to use this card. Target one card. This card points to each time destroyed. Draw a card. We used to use this card a while ago because you could summon it and then point to something. Draw a card. I don't think I can use... Oh, Reptilians. Actually, I think I can maybe use this because I was possibly going to build a Ogdoadic deck, but Ogdoadics I have very little knowledge about. So unless somebody like drops a list, there's not much I can do. Alright, we lost another coin flip. The hand's pretty good, honestly. Thunderball, Kashtira Ogre, Deep Brave, Fuse Line. Pretty good hand, honestly. They're playing this Exodia deck thing. This deck can be a little annoying, I'm not going to lie. That Exodia card is pretty crazy, honestly. So this deck can definitely be quite annoying. I don't know why this guy's even here. Like, go play it in the Legacy anthology that's going on. You'll get free gems and stuff. Like, why play this here? But I guess he built it. He's trying to see if he can play it competitively. Like I said, we'll see what we can do here. That Exodia dude is actually really tough to out. Honestly, he really is. This guy doesn't really do much. He returns a Banish Trap. Or Banished card in general, I guess. So, he can even return his banished cards. But where would they even go if I return them? I don't know. So, he's going to summon the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate, negates a spell card, also sets that card during the end phase. This card is insane. The one that destroys all cards we control, yeah, that thing is absolutely, like, bananas. That thing is really good. So we'll see what we draw, and then we'll go from there. Okay, that's not too bad, although he doesn't have 4 monsters. Okay, so here's what we do. I think we summon out... Oof, what do we do? I want to bait this guy somehow. I can bait him with a Thunderball outs, funny enough, this lane right here. So I'm going to maybe try to special summon this out and see if I can get him to do something. Maybe, hopefully, he triggers this. Sometimes people will just prematurely trigger something that's irrelevant. Actually, that's not irrelevant. That literally stops us. Send 1 trap from the field to the graveyard. Or, yeah, that actually stops the Thunderball. Randomly, just by chance, counters my card. Let's go to battle phase. I guess we'll just attack over this. Activate the effect. And that'll let us banish something off the top of his deck. Maybe if we banish an XYAB piece, that'll be really good. He's going to activate this. I've already activated my monster effect. Damn, this Macrocosmos actually really sucks, because I would have outed this lane right here. Yeah, 5 cards. If we can out an XYAB piece, which is right there, we are going to out that XYAB. If there's another one, that's even better. It's not another one. I was hoping there would be 2 XYAB pieces that pop up, but only 1 popped up, so we get to banish 1 out of here, and then we don't have to see it anymore. So now we go main phase 2. Macrocosmos, like I said, really actually hurts. So we'll set this, 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 and this. And like I said, we had the out. We had the out. Ooh, I'm an idiot. I could have popped Macrocosmos. It's fine, because he's got this anyway. He's got that thing anyway. I guess it doesn't really matter. He's got that thing and next thing. It doesn't matter, but I really should have thought about that better. Fuse line, I could have set over here and then popped Macrocosmos. But in reality, it doesn't actually make a difference. But alright, we'll make some plays here. So we'll activate Fuse line to... We'll activate Fuse line to pop... to target this to destroy this. Why not? We'll do a few different effects here. We'll target that. They'll negate a spell trap card. We will activate this thing right here to bring back our Kashtira Ogre into the graveyard. Why? We might as well activate everything. Activate Deep Grave to special summon back this Blue Eyes. Might as well have something on the field. But honestly, this doesn't really matter. I'm kind of wasting time here because he's got... he can activate this effect right here, make his own attack 6,000. This is 27. He just attacks and he wins. It really doesn't actually matter. The second he flipped that Macrocosmos, we kind of lost. And the thing is, Macrocosmos doesn't even affect this deck that negatively. It just happened in this hand to not work out. Alright, so this we can work with. This we can work with for sure. We have Weight Bridge and the Arias. We can actually use Arias on our opponent's turn. We can use all this stuff on our opponent's turns. We won't do anything yet. Our opponent thinks that we have a hand trap, which is good. So we'll see what we can do here. He's going to normal summon this. Okay. That's fine. I guess we'll wait. See if he summons like... If he summons something like... Well, he's playing what looks to be extremely pure Dark Magician. Tribute to Spellcaster, add 2 Dark Magician. Yeah, he's playing outrageously a pure version of this. Because he's still playing Illusion Magic. To add Dark Magician. He has a Royal Dark Magician. Dark Magician. Girl, this guy's dropping good money on this. He's going to activate... High Ritual are okay, that's fine. The ritual monsters that Dark Magician summons aren't that scary. He's actually hard summoning the monster, which I think is kind of funny. So he's gonna summon, yeah, the Illusion of Chaos, which no one summoned. Like, I've never actually seen anybody summon this. Okay, and he has a Dark Magician in the graveyard. So now, if I try to activate this, he can negate it, which kind of sucks. Toy box. I kind of want to use this effect now. If he negates it, he negates it. It's not the end of the world. I'll let him negate it. But yeah, if he negates it, he negates it. That's fine. It's better to do this than not do it. He'll have to return this to hand and then use that other effect. I kind of just needed to get that card into the graveyard anyway. We unfortunately have nothing really left to do. I could have used it earlier to use this Paleozoic or to set the Weight Bridge and then I would have been able to send when he summoned 2 monsters or something like that, but I don't think that's really even worth it. He gets the yep, place 2 in the back. He actually, if you can go into like a Link Spider, he can actually make Dragoon and stuff. Dragoon, I don't really have an out to Dragoon in this hand. I don't have an out to Dragoon really in general. And he's going to use these 2. Yeah, I definitely should have used this RES earlier. Like I said, that honestly caught me off guard. I have not seen anyone actually ritual summon that monster ever. So that like completely, I actually forgot what the monster effect on that card was, and I probably should have. Yeah, he's definitely summoning Dragoon. I should have used the. I should have used like I should have done this and then clicked related cards and then scroll down and actually read what this card did. He also, to be fair, could have summoned Magician of Chaos. But yeah, that completely caught me off guard. I forgot that this was even a monster negate because most of the time, people just use this effect. It's actually kind of incredible how far he's actually gotten, considering the amount of bricks that this guy's actually like playing in his deck. So I'm kind of sticking around just to see what he ends on, because this is like, again, like considering how many bricks this guy's actually running in his deck, this is like outrageously kind of impressive. Because he has the Dark Magician Girl, he didn't draw it. He has this, which is like completely unnecessary. I don't even know why I run it. But he runs this. He summoned a Magia. Yeah, this is like... You know what? We're going to stick around and see where this goes. Because this is honestly, legitimately kind of impressive. And he's still, like I said, he can still make a Dragoon here. Well, any 2 effect monsters, Verde Anaconda, send Red Eyes Fusion, he has a Dragoon. I don't know if he has one. I don't know if he's got Dragoon in circulation. But he could, in theory, summon a Dragoon. Okay, he's going to place a card on top, and then he's going to draw some stuff. What do you place on top? Secrets of Dark Magic, so another fusion spell. Okay, he's going to use Secrets of Dark Magic now, maybe summoning the Dark Magicians, I'm guessing. Or he can summon Dragoon. Yep, there's Dragoon. Not even into Verde Anaconda, so he can actually make another Dragoon if he wants to. He can make 2 Dragoons. He can make 2, yeah, he could. SP Little Knight, okay. He can banish our RES out of the graveyard, which does hurt, actually. Well, he didn't use the next deck monster, but it would have hurt, right? Because if we try to respond. But that is insane. That's like such a good... like, how do you play that many idiotic bricks and still manage to summon like a salvageable board? I don't even know. So we're going to set Fuse Line here. We're going to set... Again, the issue is I don't actually have an out. I don't have an out to Dragoon. I'm going to set everything because I don't think this is even going to come up. I don't have an out to Dragoon. That's my issue. I have to activate multiple things that they negate because I have no out to Dragoon. It can't be targeted. It can't be destroyed by card effects. There's not much I can do. We're going to activate Fuse Line. Why not? Target this. He's going to use one of his 3 million negates. Either this, probably this one, just because it can be used every single turn. No need for a discard. Yep, he's going to do that. And then, why not? Let's activate the Arias in the graveyard. We just want him to negate this because this doesn't actually do anything, being that Red Eyes Dark Dragoon can just pop it for free anyway. I'm really just summoning this for no real reason. And then he's going to also negate that effect. That's fine. That's fine. And then, I guess we go, there can be only one here. Next, again, hoping that he hits us with a Dragoon or something. Then if once Dragoon resolves, then we just hit him with the Weight Bridge. Because right now, yeah, I was about to say, it doesn't even do anything. Because he's got different summoning, whatever they're called, not mechanics, but he's got a dragon, and he's got 3 different things going on anyway. He's got a dragon, a warrior, and a spellcaster, so nothing would even get sent to the graveyard right now. Yeah, he's going to add illusion. He can't summon it because he has a spellcaster. It's Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. He's going to add that back. Again, he can't really do anything with that right now. Oh, and I forgot that other brick that he was playing. He was playing the... Not preparation, that's not a brick. He was playing this other card. He's playing the High Ritual Art too. That's another brick. Like, dude, this dude like brick maxed and then just didn't draw any of the bricks. Actually, like, insane. Like, he really did summon a very imposing board, all things considered. Battle phase. Who's attacking? I guess we'll take that attack and then we'll block the next attack. Yeah, we'll take that attack, block the next one. If he attacks with SP, we can block it. Or if he attacks with this. Yep, so now we will definitely be activating the Angel Statue. And then if he activates this, we hit him with the Weight Bridge. Something gets sent to the graveyard. He can technically still win if he just sends these two. Yep, he's going to activate that. And now we activate the Weight Bridge. And this will force him to send. All he has to do is just keep this on the board and he wins. He gets to banish 2. Okay, he can't target Dragoon, so he has to target this. Dragoon can't be targeted by either player. So he has to. So he blocks the attack anyway. And then it completely dodges the Weight Bridge too. Yep, our card gets dodged. Dragoon negates this card, and we survive to live another turn. Now we just have to. I'm just going to check my top deck, and depending on the top deck, I either scoop or don't. Okay, this is not a good enough top deck, so we. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. As I always say, I have no idea how these people don't brick, but this guy's got so many bricks. He's got 2 Dark Magicians, which isn't inherently a brick, but then he's got the card that searches it too. Tribute to Spellcaster, add 2 copies of Dark Magician. He's got this in his deck. He's got this. He's got the 2 Dark Magicians. He's only got 2 Magician Souls, which is like a starter. That's like shocking. He's got Dark Magician Girl in there. That's another brick. Regular Polymerization. All of these fusion spells. Polymerization. Super Poly. This. He has every like fusion spell that you can imagine. He's only got 2 of this. He's got 2 of this. So really this is 2 more fusion spells. He's only got 1 of each of these. He didn't draw either of them. But he drew this. Like this guy drew all starters, no bricks, in a deck that's like, it has to be at least 25% bricks, which is like crazy. And then his extra deck is hilarious too, because he's got a Dark Paladin in here. Why is that in here? Nobody knows. No, but this is like, we got absolutely destroyed by this too. That's, I think, the most embarrassing part. All right, so we lost a coin flip, but it doesn't really matter. Our opponent has a bunch of anime girls for their stuff, so it's probably a meta deck of some kind. Sky Striker, okay. I mean, Sky Striker isn't meta, but against Masochist, it's tier 0, actually. It's even better than meta. Like, I'd rather play against Snake Eye Fire King. Because this deck always has it all, man. He's going to activate. Engage. What a great start. Engage. Yep. Array. Alternate art. Airspace. You know, you usually want to activate this before you excavate. But I guess he's going to activate this and then send. Target to send it and then tribute itself. Since it only targets for cost to switch out into the next one. Which I guess is what he's probably going to do. Never mind, he's just setting cards before doing any of those plays. Setting 3. Again, you don't want to do this. If you search a card, you don't want me to know which card. Oh man, they do get shuffled, right? And he hits a Sky Striker card. Yep. So he sends Lightning Storm to the graveyard. Okay. Again, you don't want to. I don't know why he did any of this. This is so weird. He could have just tributed the Ray. He could have kept the Lightning Storm. There was no. I know Lightning Storm's not like the best card. You want spells in your graveyard, but there was really no point to do that. The sad thing is, again, it doesn't really matter how bad this player plays. It's just such a good deck that can search any solution to any problem that it's going to kind of be difficult for us. The other issue that we've got is that this really is not helping right now. It's just kind of a big brick. Archfiend can help right now. Some of this other stuff can possibly help, but Advent is definitely not helping. Because this helps when you've already got like Vijoms in circulation, then it really helps. You can just tribute a Vijom, and then you can tribute like a second Vijom, add a continuous trap. Like, you can actually do a lot, but you got to get things in circulation for it to matter. And he's going to go into the Link 2. Yep, Gloomy. I have nothing in the graveyard. Why'd he go into that? Alright, well, like a race to the bottom. Yep, there's a Sky Striker Link too, just for these kinds of situations where you summon 2 monsters. Like, exactly for this. Never mind. We're not doing that, though. So we're going to set this. We're going to set probably... Is this once per turn in any way? No, it's not. Okay. You got to double check. But this card was printed, you know, in like 2017, so it doesn't have once per turn. I can set in these imperm columns with the judgment because judgment can't be responded to anyway. So now we hit the end phase, and we've got, unfortunately, 2 dark, so Dark the Dark Charmer can be useful. But we've got the Archfiend, and then I think I'm just going to discard the Pharaonic Advent, if anything. So Sky Striker is usually, like I said, an auto loss, but this guy's kind of playing stupidly, which is great for us because Swords of Revealing Light. Interesting. Okay. I am not going to Solemn Judgment of Swords of Revealing Light. I am not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So that's good to stay. I can get rid of that anytime I want with the Paleozoic anyway. So no need to do anything else. Hold on. Put chaining on. Never mind. Can't do that. Honestly, I kind of want to do this to target this right here. And by doing that, discarding this, I can summon the Labyrinth Archfiend. And then I can create a redeclare situation here. Because I didn't want to destroy, I didn't want to banish the dark, because there's no real purpose to banish dark. I'm trying to activate this effect. Is there something that happened here? Why are we in a slowed down state right now? Yep, Labyrinth Archfiend. We'll summon this out. So at least protect our life points. I might also end up banishing this Dark the Dark Charmer, because he can be kind of good. So we might end up banishing him too. So we'll summon that, activate this effect, and we'll set not storming. Storming still triggers Ray and stuff. So we'll set Cubic Ascension. Cubic Ascension, we got to get that into the loop as quick as possible, because this card's really good against, I don't want to say it's like great against Sky Strikers, but once we get in the graveyard, we can start doing stuff. We also can out this Dark the Dark Charmer anytime we want to. Now, we have to out this in a creative way, because if this gets sent, if this is destroy a battle or an opponent's card effect, then he gets to add Ray back to hand, which we don't want. We do not want that. We do not want Ray back in his hand. Also, the space, when it gets destroyed, it also has another effect too. So I can creatively out this. I can out this by doing this, and then I can out the area 0 by next turn. I think I actually will just out him, because I'll send him to the graveyard. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll activate this to send his monster to the graveyard. Or he'll send his own monster to the graveyard, rather. And then we will activate the Paleozoic Chainlink 2. And actually, funny thing is, I think the Paleozoic will set itself now once it hits the field. So I'll be able to, like, reuse it, possibly. I don't know, we'll see. So we'll set that. I'm actually curious about how this works. Okay, it does set itself. Awesome. And next turn, we can just flip summon it. Cool. So we'll do that. And Paleozoic Candina. It's actually not bad against Link decks, honestly. It's not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad. And because this was flipped face down, it doesn't leave the field. It now just goes to grave. It doesn't get banished. Obviously it leaves the field, but it doesn't get banished. It does not get banished. So we'll summon those two. He might have Widow Anchor down there, which is why he's got a response. We'll go to battle. Paleozoic Candida is not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So we'll go battle phase, attack with these guys. Yeah, we'll attack with these guys. He's got Shark Cannon. Oof, he's going to target our big monster in the graveyard. Which is only 2,000 attack, so I can still attack over it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can still attack over it, so he can summon that. 2,000 attack, 2,000 defense, right? And it gains 300 for continuous traps. He doesn't have any. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he has 3 spells. Yeah, sure. Sure. No problem. No problem. He can waste his resources. I don't really care. That's good for me. So you can summon that. And nope. Replay, yes. So we'll just replay, attack this. Yep. And then we'll attack with the Dinomicious. Okay, so main phase 2. I am not going to set the Candina. The reason I'm not setting this is because Candina actually is very bad against Sky Strikers. Book of Moon in general is just bad against them, because if they normal summon a Ray, they can just tag it out if I try to book it face down. So it's kind of purposeless anyway. This is more useful just in case he uses his field spell. I can activate this to banish this, and then it's not sent to graveyard, so it doesn't trigger the graveyard effect, and it also gets rid of a card for free, which is good. So on 2 different levels, this card is good. And if they normal summon a Ray right now, we simply use the Solemn Judgment on the Ray, no matter what. So he's going to activate this. I think I have to Solemn Judgment this. I think I have to. Is this grabs him not only Ray, but if he wants like Afterburner, stuff like that. I'm trying to think, do I allow this to happen and then just wait for him to do whatever he has to, like whatever he does? I think it's kind of smart to just let him search whatever he needs to search and then negate the next card. And that way it's kind of like in the graveyard forever. But being in the graveyard is actually... Oh no, he has to draw too. Let's not get him an extra draw. Yeah, we have to negate this. I almost did negate that, yeah. Because I forgot. He's gonna search then draw. So I don't want him to search then draw. I have to do this. If it wasn't for that second draw part, then I probably would have let him... I would have seen what he actually searched and then negated that. Area 0, perfect. Now this, he's going to send that target to send. We're going to activate the effect of Paleozoic Dinomycius. Target the Area 0. Yep, resolves. Paleozoic. Discard the other Paleozoic. And that'll get banished, not resolve. And we get buffed up a bunch more. And then this is the last card that he's got. So we really need to do something. If we can activate a trap card, that would be awesome. He's going to scoop anyway. That took 1,000,000% of my Sky Striker knowledge. You know what's sad about Sky Strikers? I have never actually played that deck, but I could tell you what every single card does by heart, because I've played against it so many damn times. It's actually outrageous. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. It's a pretty like meta version of this deck. Dimension Slice. This is actually one of our day 1 cards. This is on day 1 of the challenge. We had this card. I don't know why this guy's playing it. Yeah, this is a hilarious card. It's actually not a bad card. When a monster is special summoned to your side of the field, we can target a monster your opponent controls, banish it. We can probably use it right now in our current deck. It actually isn't bad. It misses timing occasionally, but it's not a bad card. I think it's hilarious that it's actually being run in this deck. He's got, like, this deck isn't like not... This is not a terrible build other than the fact that he's got like these, and the Dimension Slice. Everything else is pretty like... standard to what the deck does. Probably another Rose would be smart. The reinforcements to the army has been remade just for them. But yeah, this is goofy. Alright, let's open up this master pack. Hopefully we get something out of this. It's a UR. We beat Sky Strikers, which was piloted by a goofball, but it's still Sky Strikers. I hope these are SRs and there's a UR somewhere hiding in here. Crush Card Virus, we've already got that. Don't have level 7s, can't use it. Not a bad card, but we can't use that. Can't really use that. That's for dangers. This is like one of the worst Blue Eyes cards ever. Can't use that because we already don't. Let's see what this is. We've got another copy of Abyss Actor Mellow Madonna. 2 copies of this UR. It's unbelievable. And then we've got Dino Wrestler King. Wow. Wow. 2 Dino Wrestler monsters. Does it get any more specific than that? 2 Dino Wrestler monsters. This is somehow usable, I imagine, in Abyss Actors. I don't know if it's a 2 of a 3 of a... I don't know what, how many of this you use. Because I don't know anything about that deck. And then, like, what did I mention earlier about even bad URs? Like, these probably in their own archetype are great cards. But these are not usable in our challenge where we have to grab random stuff. This has 3 walls of text. So if you understand Abyss Actors, we'll take a look afterwards, see which ones we have. And then Dino Wrestler, this could have been a Pankratops. Alright, so let's look at the Abyss Actors that we've got. We're going to click related cards, and we have, not surprisingly, a bunch of them. We have a bunch of them. We're missing these 2. They're SRs. I imagine they're probably pretty good. I think they're secret rares in real life, so it's probably important. We've got Super Producer. Didn't load fast enough. Hyper Director we don't have, but we've got that UR. We have 3 URs in this deck, but we're also missing... This is kind of a high rarity deck for what it is. For a deck that almost is never, ever on the ladder, this is kind of high rarity. You've got this UR, this UR, this UR, this UR, and this UR, and a bunch of SRs. Like, this is actually like... This is like kind of high rarity. 5 different URs, a handful of super rares. Yeah, but we're missing a lot of this stuff. We're missing the girl that's... I think he's the searcher. Destroyed, add. Yeah, he's the searcher. We're missing Wild Hope. Leading Lady we don't have, which I believe is a common in real life. Yeah, we're missing a lot of stuff from this. We definitely are, but maybe we can make it work with like some other pendulum archetype if we mix the two together. And then what else did we pull? Pankatrops. I wish. No, we got this other Dino Wrestler. Look like related cards. We have almost the entire archetype. Almost the entire archetype is low rarity, which is good. Which is good. I think this one we used at one point. Yeah, if your opponent controls from a monster, you target a monster, you send it to the graveyard. We did actually use this at one point. This we don't have. We're missing this guy. 2 long neck dinosaurs that we're missing. I guess these are T-Rexes. The long neck dinosaurs, this one, the Brachiosaur. So we're missing these two. They're commons. We could pull them one day. We're missing Pankatrops. And then we're missing these two, the extra deck monsters. We have this other extra deck monster. I don't know how playable. We have 3 of the field spell, which is good. Actually, 2, which you kind of need for the deck. And we have the fusion, but we don't have the fusion monster. But yeah, we're missing very little. Like, we almost pretty much have this entire archetype at this point. We really do. We're just missing the best card out of it. Funny thing is, too, I would have run, like, if I had pulled Pankatrops, 100% I would have used it in this deck. It would have been insane in this deck. Because, again, what's this deck all about? We just have a bunch of big-ass monsters that summon themselves for free, with a couple that we maybe are going to cut, and then a bunch of trap cards that are good going second, like, work in columns, and, yeah, we just have a bunch of kind of interesting stuff. It's an interesting combination of cards, free summons, and going second traps. Alright, we lost the coin flip, but it certainly is actually playable. They're playing Thunder Dragon, possibly with other stuff, being that the size of the deck is enormous. There it is. There's the other stuff. 60 card deck, absolutely flawless opening hand, as always. Well, actually, not even 60. A little short of 60. Nope, never mind. Exactly 60. I was wrong. It is exactly 60. So there you have King Sarcophagus. In circulation, they drew both Mseti and the Cyber Dragon Dark. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful start to a turn. I guess we'll see what we can do here. I mean, this card's kind of annoying. Yeah, this right here, King Sarcophagus. But we do technically have we have the Paleozoic Dinomycius, and we have the Torrential Tribute. The issue is that Thunder Dragon Colossus, tough to out. That's kind of the issue. So he's going to probably summon Vampire. Never mind, Verde Anaconda. There's no way this is all my opponent ended on. There is no way. 1 Dragoon. Alright, well, the good thing is we actually have the out. That's insane. 1 Dragoon is all they ended on. They started with an Mseti and a Cyber Dragon Dark, and they end on 1 Dragoon. And luckily enough, we do have the out, because this does not target whatsoever. Returns everything in the column. So if they negate with Dragoon, we're good to go. Alright, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So we'll draw. Is this an activated effect? If this... Yeah, I don't think this is an activated effect. Okay, so then we'll activate... Oh, it is an activated effect. Then they can Maxius. But I can summon in defense mode if I do this. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Because then I can summon it at least in defense mode, and then he can't be destroyed by battle. Hopefully they don't have Maxi, but we'll see. They can they can destroy it with Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. Nope, they're gonna let me. Perfect. Perfect. So we're gonna summon that, activate this effect. This will allow me to grab. This is the card he's gonna negate. Why this card? Nobody knows. They did actually have the Maxi. So they should have Maxi'd me, gotten the free draw. It would have been like an upstart goblin. And then just whatever they drew, they could have just discarded. And it could have possibly been like a not a Cyber Dragon, a Thunder Dragon card. And they could have maybe went off on my turn. That would have been so much smarter. But they did not do that. Okay, so we're going to set this. Fiendish Chain. What are the chances they're playing another? I do like this because I'm going to take their Dragoon. If I successfully destroy it. Actually, I'm returning it to hand, technically. But I can take back, like, Mseti or something. And what am I discarding? I'll probably set the Torrential. And on, yes. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Unfortunately, like I said, it might be a little rough because we might not be able to out this King Sarcophagus. But we will try. We're going to activate this to begin. We're going to target the King Sarcophagus. He's going to negate it for sure. Yep, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. He's going to discard for cost. Damn, that's another great card, man. Do these people ever draw anything bad? It's like all good. And now we're going to activate this. This will, non-targeting, get him back into the extra deck and get this back into his hand, which is pretty decent, I guess. And yeah, that'll get negated, whatever. And he's got the... Did I just help him? I did just help him by returning that to hand. And then he has to send all other monsters on the field to the graveyard. So he's going to have to send his own Predaplant to the graveyard. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. We're kind of cooked now, that's the problem. I guess I should have set this Fiendish Chain, because he was going to negate it anyway. I should have set it. Activate that. Unfortunately, this card is really, really annoyingly good. It makes it so horse monsters can't be destroyed by card effects that don't target them. It's actually really annoying. Makes it so I can't actually destroy anything here. Actually, I think that's game, because he's going to summon this one. This one's 24. We have to hope he just overextends and doesn't just go to battle phase, and then we can potentially win. Because right now I can't do anything. Yeah, horse monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. So please make a rank 8. Please, please, please make a rank 8. If he just enters the battle phase, we lose. Oh, he enters the battle phase. I guess we lose. Nothing we could do there. Nothing we could do there. What we should have done is we should have set the Fiendish Chain, knowing that he would have negated it. I forgot that Paleozoic Dinomysis is not cost. It's activated. It resolves on activation, so the discard is after you activate it. Now, I wouldn't say that game was like winnable, but I guess I would have gotten one more turn and we would have seen what would happen next. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Yeah, we chose to go second. They seem to be playing another 60 card pile. They're playing a 60 card Floodgate deck. Okay. 60 card Floodgate deck is absolutely insane. We have Torrential, which they have protection for, and Destruction Durama, Weight Bridge. Well, 60 card Floodgate pile. I thought I'd never see the day. We'll set that. I don't even know if that's worth really setting if they're playing Floodgates. Set that. Set this. And Lost Wind might not even help anything. I think we just set this. We just kind of sit on this, see where we go from here. You can always activate Weight Bridge when they summon 2 monsters. So if they summon a second one, we activate Weight Bridge, and okay, they're going to attack. We can't activate Weight Bridge, actually. I guess we'll just wait. We'll take this damage, and we'll wait this one out a little bit, because we don't have anything going on right now. Yeah, we have nothing going on. The cool thing about Weight Bridge is it kind of plays around the Gogonda. Bestial Baldrake. This is probably a Fossil Dyna, so... Which is insane if he draws the Fossil Dyna in a 60 card deck. But it could be, so we'll just pass on this again. Because again, I don't think he's special summoning, so it's kind of like pointless. So we'll see what he's got. This way we out like an additional monster, and if we out an additional monster, it gives us a little more versatility for our... It gives us a little more versatility for the other card. Yeah, sure. Actually, we could Torrential now, but... wait, Torrential does nothing because of this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll see what else he does. That's totally fine, actually. He's going to go into a Link 2. Malevolent Sin. I don't know what kind of goofy-ass deck we're watching here. Fortunately, with Malevolent Sin, I guess I should have had this Lost Wind. Who would have known? But I should have had Lost Wind in circulation, because then I could have negated something, but like I'm not really expecting anything. I don't know how he's sending a card. Okay, that's actually good, though. It's really good. That's really good, because I can destroy this now. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000% we're activating this Torrential. Yep, Torrential, 1,000,000,000% we're activating Torrential on that summon. Yep, thank God he got rid of that. Perfect, he helped us. We were cooked for a second there. That was looking really bad for us. I don't know what our opponent's playing. Deep Grave. Do we do anything with this? We can do this, or we can go with this, or we can go with this. the Diabell Star. I guess we can summon that. Don't I have to banish the Diabell Star? No, I don't. No, I don't. I'll put Chaining on. And I will simply wait for my turn, see what I draw. Broken Line. Yeah, definitely in the draw phase, we'll activate Broken Line. We'll target something. I guess we can target this. This will gain 300 attack, but, I mean... I guess we banish Diabell Star. Yeah, sometimes Diabell Star becomes useful later. I guess we just summon the Malevolent Sin. We also could summon the Tiger, but the Tiger actually debuffs our own monsters, so we won't do that. We'll target that. Hopefully they don't have a Maxi. Hopefully. Hasn't been useful thus far. So we'll do that. Now we're actually in the standby phase. Thank you to the viewer who taught me that. It's actually really useful. And now we have a Malevolent Sin that basically will have pretty much infinite attack. And now we'll activate Bestial Baldrake. Because the thing about that Tiger debuffs, and then this can potentially come back later and be useful. He's going to Max C now. He should have Max C'd earlier. Yeah, he should have Max C'd earlier. Nope, no point to do anything. Yeah, he could have had 2 cards. Now he's getting 1. Max C out of the 60 card deck. They always somehow have Max C. They could hit that card to 0, and they will always still have it. So we'll draw. Well, they're going to draw, and then we just go to battle phase, I think. Yeah, we go to battle phase. No reason to summon one of our random Link 2s. What could they possibly have? This is a very weird deck, so they could have anything. This is an extremely odd deck. Yep, definitely activating this. Hopefully they don't have a Psyframe Gear Gamma or something. Yeah, this guy's has basically infinite attack, which is nice. And we'll set Broken Line down the middle. That's where people usually activate stuff. I didn't think I'd need this, but I will set this. And then I don't think this will come up, but the good thing is I can just use this. If I really need to use something up, I can just use the Destruction Durama. You gotta hope they don't have like a Harpies Feather Duster, but they are playing a 60 card deck, so what are the chances they draw it? Lava Golem. Okay, Lava Golem. Nope, I will not be Lost Winding the Lava Golem. This is an extremely weird deck. Terminal. Both players skip main phase 2. Okay, and I love the main phase 2. It's like one of my favorite phases. No more main phase 2 for me, and I'm getting burned every single time. I can technically use Lost Wind to cut my attack in half. Fiendish Chain. Actually, Chaining on. This thing is going to prevent me from attacking. Yeah, level 6 cannot attack or activate their effects. It's dumb that he activated this now, because that means I can't activate my effect, which means I don't get burned. So all he had to do is wait one more phase, and I would have gotten... It would have been fine. Yeah, now I can't activate that. So yeah, I'm not even have to do anything. I'll just leave it. Standby phase, can't activate it. Thanks, I guess. I guess we should go to end phase. So now we have to deal with this Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. This is extremely odd, this deck. Man, we had everything we needed there, and everything fell apart. We were very, very, very well off there. We were living good. We had everything we needed. This guy's got an extremely weird deck. Like, this is one of the weirdest decks I've ever seen in my entire life. Gate Blocker, Fierce. If this guy was playing face-up attack position monsters, can I activate their effects? Okay, so I guess this can't. End phase, I need to summon something to destroy this guy. Because if he changes this guy to defense... How can I summon? I can't summon that. I mean, I can summon that, but then Grave. Damn, bro. I mean, I guess I kind of have to do something here. I have to do something. What Link 2s do I play? Yeah, I'll just summon a strong Link 2, because right now nothing's going on. Because if this guy changes to defense, can I be targeted or destroyed by card effects? That'll be really annoying. And he's 18. Yeah, I think I have to get rid of this. So I think we'll just activate, because these cards aren't doing anything on the field anyway. So I think we use this, do this, and then, well, this on the field can't activate their effects. So that means the Labyrinth Archfiend will be able to activate. Yep. Oh, no, not this. After it resolves, yep, Labyrinth Archfiend. And unfortunately, I won't be able to set anything because I think that activates on field. But we'll be able to summon this. This thing is really high level. I wish I could use it, but I can't. And then, how big of a concern is this? Pop it, don't pop it, that's the question. I guess we'd rather keep the Fiendish Chain. Like, the rest of our deck has a lot of high level monsters. But I guess it's not the end of the world. Do I want to sacrifice a Fiendish Chain to pop that? Because I have other stuff that could be useful too, like Weight Bridge and Needle Sealing. But I actually think Nightmare Cerberus. I think I just need to go into the big monster. I don't need to do that. I'll just leave this on the field for now. I can just summon something later. I don't think that's too concerning. We'll just summon a really big Link monster, which we haven't summoned in many episodes, actually. I don't even know what our opponent has that is activatable at this point. I have no clue. Yeah, I just think Fiendish Chain is going to come in handy later. So we'll just attack over this. I just want to get closer to ending the game, because now we're at 1100 damage. And then no main phase 2, I forgot. I should have set Fiendish Chain. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I really do. Damn it. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. He's going to set a monster. Clockwork Knight is rough, actually. Clockwork Knight is definitely a rough card to deal with. Lightning Storm. Man, if only I didn't have my face-up monster. Well, if this is a Fossil Dyna, I won't have my face-up monster for long. So hopefully, it is a nope, it's not a Fossil Dyna. Main phase 2. I keep forgetting that. That is such a weird card, because it's like, I'm like Mr. Main phase 2. I love the main phase 2. I forgot it twice in a row. Hopefully the third time I don't forget it. They scoop anyway. That is such a weird floodgate. This guy had every obscure floodgate you could possibly imagine. I gotta go look at this deck. Okay, this guy was obscure floodgate, man. If I didn't know any better, it looked like a Masochist deck, but this is way too constructed to be a Masochist deck. But he's got like like this turtle. He's got the Banisher. The Banisher is 2000 defense. This is obscure floodgate, man. 1 barrier statue. 3 Diabell Star Witches. I love this stuff. I love when our opponents have these like past and present cards. Like they have like Diabell Star, the Black Witch, brand new card, really good. Doesn't have anything to search off of it, even though he should. He could have the Sinful Spoils card that puts a monster in the back, or doesn't have it for some reason. And then he's got Gendo, a card no one's ever used in the history of time. And just a bunch of really odd cards. Again, I have no idea why you don't play at least one Sinful Spoils. The one that puts things in the back row. Like, why wouldn't you play that? You have 3 Diabell Stars. You might as well like it. Well, Sinful Spoils Subversion. Like, why wouldn't you play that? Makes no sense. And then some floodgates, but not all the floodgates. Ironically, no Fossil Dyna, but has a barrier statue, the Earth one. And then he's got a bunch of random cards. Again, it's obscure floodgates. Can't special summon the graveyard. I think we have this one. Mind Drain, Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, just a bunch of very obscure stuff. Alright, another Master Pack. Let's see what we get out of this one. It's not glowing, but just like our last opponent, a lot of obscure floodgates actually do come in handy. Fiendus is a really good card, actually. I don't know why this is only a common. This is like the second best card in the archetype after Guru. Who's better than this? It's like Hidden City, Guru, Final Battle. That's the whole deck. Like those are the top 4 cards in the deck, and this is a common. That doesn't really make sense to me. Double Evolution Pill. I think that's our 3rd copy. I really do. And Indulged, Dark Lord, Snow Dragon, Synchro Dilemma, and what do we have under here? The Magnet Warrior. A 2nd copy of this Magnet Warrior, possibly a 3rd. Alright, so we do have a 2nd copy of this Magnet Warrior. Unfortunately, we're missing a bunch of stuff from this archetype, like Delta and Alpha and Beta. We're missing all of that stuff, but we have the Berserkion at 2, which I think you should really only be playing at 1, but you need all of these other ones, banishing it, and then you can actually play it. So we can't actually play that right now. We do have 2 Double Evolution Pills. Related cards don't really matter, but we do have the Overtext Coatlas and the Archosaur we don't have. Fiendus, not Fiendsmith. We have Archer, which is a top 5 card in the archetype. So we've got no Hidden City right now, but we do actually have Guru, which is good, but we only have 1 Guru. So we have 1 Guru, no Hidden Cities, 2 Fiendus. 1 archer, and those are like the top 5. Oh, and then battle's really good. Those are the best cards in the archetype. Everything else is just kind of like tech options if you actually... We also have this guy right here, which is kind of important if you're trying... He's the only one you can summon Thunder Dragon Colossus off of. And then as far as other stuff that we pulled, I don't think there's anything worth looking into. Alright, so we just won the coin flipper going second. Now they're playing Rescue Ace. I guess they can add a normal... This is going to help us activate set a normal trap. We could do something with this time space trap hole if they summon from the hand or extra deck. Okay, so we're going to activate this, which will allow us to set the time space trap hole. It sets a normal trap, not a trap of any other kind, just a normal trap. He's probably reading it like, what does this do? This card is in, like, Labyrinth players do play this, but this card is, I think, a one of used generally. He's going to activate this other Rescue Ace monster, which we could have actually banished with the time space trap hole. And then we're going to be able to set special summon a monster. Oh, no, we don't want to special summon a monster. I guess we could special summon this, right? Oh, and we're going to be able to special summon this, I just realized. But we're going to do this next. No, we don't want to special summon. We want to set time space trap hole, because that will actually be able to use on turn 1, too, with the Labyrinth Archfiend. We've never drawn this combination of cards. It does suck that we're not going to be able to use this other stuff. We might be able to banish if he searches out... What's his name? The fire hydrant. We might be able to... I don't know, this gives him an extra normal summon. He's going to link 2 into Closed Moon. That we are not going to let slide. So we're going to activate the time space trap hole. And this will allow us to... Does this negate or shuffle it back into the extra deck? We take 1,000. Now the question is, do we summon this? That's actually a great question. Do we actually summon this? We get the Yugioh card, but then we won't be able to use Cashier Ogre if we do this, but I think it's worth doing. If we do this, yeah, I guess it is worth doing. It's probably worth doing. We'll do this. If he has something to maxi, if he has something, I guess we bait it out now. Again, it's not something. Oh, and we get to do this. Perfect. Actually, that I guess works out. We get a few different monsters into circulation. We get 2 monsters. We'll summon this plus the Archfiend. He's going to maxi. Archfiend will summon out. You know, to our opponent, they probably think that we're playing Labyrinth. Like, this completely looks like a Labyrinth deck. Everything we've done so far has been, like, very much Labyrinth. It doesn't even... They could have... Okay, have this guy. You could tribute special summon Rescue Ace monster from the deck. That's not good. He's going to summon the Hydrant. We're going to be able to set Cubic Yugioh. This card's like really good. I don't like to set the Mirror Force. That's very unfortunate, actually. I don't like to set the Mirror Force off of what we just saw there, because if I set the Mirror Force, our opponent knows we have it. I'm gonna link 1 into Link Kribo, so I guess they're gonna be summoning out. They're gonna do the Fiendsmith engine, no matter what here. We tried our best, but we just kind of got unlucky. Our opponent had a max. I think we've been... How many times have we been max seed today? Like, it's been an absolutely outrageous amount. We just keep getting max seed. We've gotten max seed so many times today. And this is a deck that technically doesn't lose to max seed, and it really shouldn't. But, like, the amount of times we've been max seed, they semi-limited the card, and it's I swear, it's like they put it at 4. So we're going to lose our Cubic Ascension, shuffle things back, and draw. Now they're going to go into the Closed Moon and do this combo all... Like I said, they got outrageously lucky there with that stupid ass draw. They drew the guy that tributes and special... the one that tributes and special summon. They got so lucky with that. They drew that off the maxi. Because we had them beat. They probably were going to end their turn there, but we just, like, shit happens, bro. Now they've got full Fiendsmith engine. I can't do anything about this. I'm just going to have to sit through this. And then our follow-up is just Cashier Ogre. The Sour schedule is good. And they have this. So, I mean, honestly, it didn't really matter, I guess, in the long run, because they either had the... Regardless, they had combo anyway. So, either they had the Diabell Star in hand, or they drew that dude off the thing. The fire guy. The Rescue Ace monster. Now they're going to be able to fusion summon Lacrima. They're going to add a Fiendsmith Trap. It's crazy that this engine doesn't really lock you into anything whatsoever. Turbulent. I'm going to summon it, send it. I didn't really see the purpose of what he just did there, but I'm sure I'll figure it out in a moment. I guess he just really wanted to get that Turbulence in the graveyard. Promethean Princess. That's why. That's why he did it, to get that Turbulence into the graveyard. Turbulence, of course, has no restriction whatsoever. And now he sets 4, count them, 4 cards into the back row. None of them are standout cards or really that good, but going +4 is still pretty crazy. And now he's going to have this Prediction Princess, or sorry, this Promethean Princess. And it's crazy to me. This guy's still not locked into a single thing, despite doing these crazy in-archetype things. He's not locked into a single thing right now. He's not locked into links. He's not locked into fusions. He's not locked into fire monsters. He's not locked into rescue ace. He's not locked into Fiendsmith. He's not locked into anything. This guy just hit us through 4 different engines, and he's not locked into a single thing. Prediction, the Promethean, nothing. He's just not locked into anything. Realistically, I don't have anything that can even get over one of his monsters, let alone all of his monsters, which sucks for me. I guess I can set to activate, to pop maybe this, but then he's got cards, like destruction cards. I could tribute, yeah, I don't think that there's much that I can. He just went way too plus in that one turn. There's not really anything I can do to beat that. There's just, his back row's insane, and then all I really have is a bounce, and then I have a bounce, and all his monsters are easy to summon back, and he has Promethean Prince. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent is going first. I think they're playing the FTK, which means that there is nothing that we can do right now. I think we just lose, unfortunately, if they are playing the FTK. I guess we'll see, but if they are not playing the FTK, then I guess we have some plays here. We're going to go into Utopia, so I guess this is where we find out. So add a rank up magic card. Utopia Ray. I don't remember if the floodgate goes into if the FTK goes into this. I think it does actually go into this, and then it goes into, yeah, there goes Dragonair. Yep, detach 2 materials. He's gonna summon number 100. Yeah, the writing's on the wall. I don't think there's anything. Is there anything in this deck that can beat this? Usually in the other deck we do have stuff, but I don't think in this deck there's anything, because these are all trap cards, so I can't do anything about them. Utopia, Leo. I don't think they usually summon that, do they? Yeah, I don't know. Is this guy playing the FTK or not? He might actually just be playing this deck. He may not even be playing the FTK. Because usually they summon number 100 here. We have Storming, which basically out. Yeah, I think they're not playing the FTK. Okay, that's good. Well, that's good. That is good. Okay, Destruction Derma, Ecclesia. Yeah, they're not even playing the FTK. Good for me. I guess we start by activating Ecclesia first. He's going to detach. Alright, weird, random. Okay. Okay, sure. He's going to summon Hope Harbinger. I don't play any spell cards other than Lightning Storm, and I didn't draw it, so that's fine. I guess we summon this out. Activate this effect. An activated spell card in graveyard, sure. Add material, sure, no problem. So he's going to do that. Cool. So we're going to add Dogmatic Punishment. And from here, I would go into Thunderbolt, but I actually don't see a point. Because, like, technically, yeah, I could pop this row, but I would rather just Storming. I don't need to pop this row, actually. Like, what would I... Yeah, giving things up to pop that row would be kind of dumb. So I think we just set stuff. I think we just set stuff. We set this here. We set this here. We set this here. Set this and set this, and we just pass. I think we just pass. I don't see the point of doing really much else. I think we just pass. We have plenty of plays. Plenty of things to do. Thank God this guy wasn't playing the FTK. We would have lost. Hopefully he just goes to battle phase. He actually can't even get over my monster right now because it can't be destroyed by a monster from the extra deck. So he'd have to summon a main deck monster in order to even get over an Ecclesia. But we're kind of good to go right now. We have a lot of... Wow, that's a stupid ass animation. They could have made that cooler. They definitely could have made that cooler. It wasn't bad, but they could have made that cooler. He's going to add the Utopic Onomatopoeia guy. We definitely have the out to a lot of things, though. We have Weight Bridge and some other stuff. I kind of want him to combo off a little bit here. On the other hand, I can just... Actually, you know what? I don't want him to combo off things. I think I'm just going to Weight Bridge here. Then whatever's left, I can summon, like, Prey of Jiraigumo to get rid of. So I can make him send whatever to the graveyard. Send 3 monsters to the graveyard. Oh, he's going to negate my Ecclesia, sure, no problem. We'll see where this gets us. We can actually... Yeah, negating Ecclesia doesn't matter. I guess Ecclesia can be destroyed by battle now, but it doesn't really matter. He's going to send 3 monsters to the graveyard, including the one he just summoned. And then I have Dogmatic of Punishment for the last monster. Now, let me just read real quick before I find out. Well, I can just... Yeah, Storming Mirror Force or Dogmatic of Punishment here. I actually think Storming is pretty decent because this shuffles it back. Materials, no material. Okay, we don't want to destroy the monster. We definitely want a Storming here. We definitely want a Storming because if I don't, then this will trigger and special summon back a monster. So we will do that, and that will not trigger. Perfect. I actually read that. Look at that. That actually helped. Sometimes reading does come in handy. And our opponent will scoop it up. They lost connection. They just got out of there. We know what that really means. But they were playing pure Utopia. You don't see that too often. This is what our opponent is playing. I could have sworn they were playing the FTK. They have the FTK. If they had gone into it, I would have lost. I've never seen... They actually have the FTK. They drew the cards to do it. And they didn't do it. I've never seen that. Alright, let's open some packs. Or a pack. Let's open a pack until we get to Platinum 4. And then we get to open multiple packs again, which is nice. Get to open a ton. But today we opened a lot of packs. And we pulled a lot of shiny cards, but not really anything useful. Multiple destruction. I've never even seen this. This actually isn't that bad. This actually isn't that bad. It's just in our going second deck, it's not really that great. In our going second trap deck, it would be a lot better in our going, like this trap deck if it was going first. Because all you would have to do is save 3 cards and then activate this. The problem is if you get ashed, you lose. This is a very interesting, I don't even know when this came out. This is a very interesting card for sure. But it's a little bit weird because technically speaking, like let's say you go first, your opponent goes second, you activate this card. Make it so, you know, you play 2 cards, including this card. So you have like maybe a 1-card combo and this card, you set it. You pass, you have 3 cards in your hand, you activate this, you draw until you have 5. And your opponent shuffles in 6 and draws until they have 5. So they technically lose a card and you technically get 2 cards, but it's a little bit too slow. It's a very, like, I don't even know why this is a super rare. It could have been a common because it's really very underwhelming. Okay, last episode I forgot to open up the legacy tickets, so today we've got a ton of legacy tickets, and I am going to be skipping them because yeah, we could just skip them and just go over the stuff we pull. So right off the bat, we've got a Gladiator Beast. This is one of the best Gladiator Beasts. Yeah, you can special summon Gladiator Beast monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning condition. This is an amazing... Oh, we have Sky Scourge. It requires Fairies and a Dark Fiend. We don't have any decks that really work with those 2. Dark Necromancer. It can be really strong at the end of or in the kind of like a lot of turns into the duel. It could be actually really strong. This card's not bad, and Sky Striker's actually funny enough. So we've got that. Kaminari Attack's a good one if we ever pull Ready Fusion. It's another good card that can help at some point. Xian's Foot Soldier. And that's about it for these. Let's go check some more. And we'll see what we get out of these. Got 3 more. Let's see if we pull anything good. A Giant Germ, can't really use that. Canyon for rocks. This curtain is actually really expensive in real life. I have no idea why, but it is. But I can't really use it in this challenge. Unfortunately, these legacy tickets were a dud. But we do have a bonus opening here. None of these packs, just so we're clear, none of these packs I'm keeping. I'm not keeping these. These are getting burned or whatever it's called. They're getting dusted. Just so we're clear. I'm going to open these guys, and all of the cards inside of them are getting dusted. Doesn't matter what I pull. I'm just doing it just for the fun of it, just for the heck of it. None of these cards I'm keeping. They are just going to be turned into gem, just dust. So we're going to open these. We're going to open a bunch of random stuff here. That was terrible. I was like, historically bad. That was absolutely atrocious. So we got that, but we might as well open them, like I said. Otherwise, they just kind of sit forever, and we might as well get the dust just in case we ever need to craft something, not for this challenge, but just in case I need to craft something in the future for possibly another challenge or something like that. So we've got that. This is actually a good card. I would have liked the second one. This we already have 2 of. We would have had a third one of, but we already have 2 of this, and one's a Royal Rare, which is really cool. Afterburners, and another Sky Striker card. Again, I would have liked to keep those, but Afterburners just generically useful. That was a really good pack, actually. We've got the branded card and Afterburners. Really good stuff there. But again, nothing's being kept. So we're clear. Nothing is being kept out of these packs. They are going right into the dustbin. They're getting converted into dust. This is a good card too, and I guess we've already got it. And we've got another Vanadium card, some more of these cards, and Protector. So everything we have, we already had. This is insane. We're pulling so many repeats today. But there's nothing you can do. La, 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 la.